And as for where is Jason Mewes, he's right here. Jason Mewes. I was just fucking with these guys. No, he is! Check it out! Was asking where's the marble. Do you have marbles for him?
Do you got your marble, Jason?
I do, sir, but I'm afraid I'd get in trouble here, maybe.
Oh, come on, let's see it.
Nah, later. You can check it out on the site. My balls are up there, my marbles.
That's right, his balls are up on the Clerks II site right now.
I'm using an interpreter voice for me right now.
Right on.
Now, last year you came out with a book. It was Silent Bob Speaks Out.
Yes.
And I'm wondering how many books have sold about that for that book. But I also want to ask you. You say something in the intro that a lot of your audience may not know. But at the beginning, it says, "I'd like to thank my wife for the pussy," and I'm wondering how your wife felt about that.
Apparently even deaf dudes aren't gentlemen anymore. How many books did it sell? I don't know. I mean, we went to like 3 or 4 printings. It's so weird because you're not looking at me, but I understand you gotta look at him, but. Okay, so this isn't Kevin talking right now. This is the interpreter. Ready? For many years, I've really wanted to suck your dick.
Behind the interpreter.
What?
So, you wanted to see the interpreter sign that, right? But
No. I just wanted to watch him tell you how much he wanted to suck your dick. What did my wife think about thanking her for the pussy? I think she was grateful. You know, rather than me being like, no, thank you for the pussy. I think she was like, good. He realizes that without me, he'd never get fucking laid. Because who would fuck your fat ass? Now that I'm done interpreting for Kevin Smith, I'd also like to add. That I would be an excellent bottom.
Hi, Kevin, you're my idol. Jason, you're fucking hot.
Why is it always that way? Why is it Kevin, I respect you, Jason, I would fuck you? Never vice versa.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. I just wanted to say thank you for Clerks II. Being in my 20s has proved to be scary and depressing, and it's kind of good to know that, after in your 30s and stuff like that, it can somewhat work out for you and whatnot. Like it was really refreshing.
Honestly, it gets no better in the 30s. In the 30s, shit starts to fall apart on you. Like for the first time in my life, I had trouble shitting in my 30s. I had an anal fissure. I know, it was bad. It's a horrible thing. Like I had a hemorrhoid that broke, and it created a cut in my sphincter. And it was the most painful fucking thing in the world that I ever felt and whatnot. And like when I went to the
It gets me a little hard when he talks about this. So keep going.
It was totally bad though, man. only person in the world ever jerked off thinking about my asshole. But I started taking, like, basically the problem was, like, my shit was just too hard. Like, I had hardcore shit, like Jean-Claude Van Damme type shits. And so it was just, like, breaking my shit wide open. And the doctor told me, he's like, you gotta start taking Metamucil. And I was like, that's an old lady thing. He said, yeah, well. And what it does is you drink it and it kind of softens up your shit to the consistency of Play-Doh. So now it just flows out of me. Like, even if I don't go to the bathroom, like I'll be sitting here, I'm like, hold on. So all I can tell you as a man in his 30s and you're in your 20s, like, start drinking Metamucil now because protect your asshole. Some little motherfucker would smoke up to me in a Marvel t-shirt and be like, where's Spider-Man Black Cat? Where the fuck's Spider-Man Black Cat, Tubby? You never fucking finished Spider-Man Black Cat. You said you were taking 3 fucking months off to, you know, to work on Jersey Girl. You fucking, Jersey Girl comes out, fucking bombs, and Spider-Man Black Cat's not even fucking done. And it's totally irresponsible to take a job and not fucking finish a job. How hard is it to write a comic book? I'll write a comic book. I'll fucking draw stick figures and finish Spider-Man Black Cat. And I was just like, dude, I'm gonna go get you laid and you won't give a fuck about a Spider-Man.
You know, you did the same thing last year and at UT earlier this year.
I do, that's one of my bits.
Yeah. And the company that made my ring was Balfour, which is what you asked me earlier in March.
Oh, were you the ring guy?
Yeah, I was a ring guy.
Right on.
So thank you.
Right on, sir. Bullseye, shit, don't start on that. I gotta finish that one day too.
Hey Kevin.
How are you?
Love your movies, man.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome. I had a comment. Thank you. I had a comment. Are you familiar with HBO's Entourage? And if so, how do you feel about them talking shit about your abilities to write the screenplay to Aquaman 2?
They were talking shit?
You walked off the movie because you were going to be writing it, apparently.
I thought that was a compliment. Yeah, you know, it was kind of weird. I was just like, wow, they said my name on TV. And then somebody was like, yeah, but in a negative way. I was like, ain't no such thing. They said my name on TV. So it's cool. I mean, as long as they said it 2 weeks before Clerks II came out, that's all I give a shit about. Maybe a few people watching were like, hey, maybe we'll check out that fucking Kevin Smith movie that he's apparently not as good as Aquaman 2 might be. But it was weird. Ever since that show aired, like, people have been going, are you really doing Aquaman? And I'm like, you realize that fucking show is fake, right? Like, did you ever see the first Aquaman?